Before I finish off, what I want to do is have a look at extracting data from the result. Remember, the result is the structured version of the JSON data, and I want to use show you the JSON formatter and validator to help you understand how to pull information from result. We've seen it before, but I'm going to show you the validator version. So let's see if I can get back to a full set of JSON data. Make sure I've changed everything back to normal. Now I'm on fail, so I need to go back and make sure I pass and there we go, and get the full set of data. So if I copy this data and then go to my validator, we've already got it in here, but I'll show you how to go through it from start to finish. So if I paste it in here, it's exactly the same. Well, apparently not. It would be better if I copied the right stuff. There we go. So if I copy that, you can put the URL in there and it will do the same thing. However, you would need to have an external IP address for that to happen. So here's my data. I process my data. I receive all the processed data. What you really need to do is close down all of these items. Now, it might be rather a task for a large set of data. I've only got a small set of data here, so it's quite easy to see. And I'm going to close them all down. There we go, until I get virtually nothing. So whenever you see curly braces, what that is telling you, so if I go back to my Python, what that is telling you is that we are looking at, let's just print it out, print result. It is telling you that you need to open it up and look for the key value, the keyword, which is their person. That's it. So to do anything with it, I should shut this down, pressing the wrong one. You need to put in their person. Okay, so it's got to be a key value. Can't be, well, it could be a number if the number was a string, but it's a string. In this case, I'm going to look straight after it, and what I've got is a set of square brackets, meaning that that is an array. So I'm going to have a set of array elements, and if I press the plus, I can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay, we can't use a keyword to deal with them. We've got to use an index number, 0, 2, 3 there. So back in my PHP, Python, the next thing I need to do, because I've got the person, is put the square bracket and say which one that I want. Okay, so that is an array value. Now I'm back to curly braces, and I know if I've got a set of curly braces, the next value after that must be a keyword, and I need to place it into there. So you open that up, you get a list of keywords that you can use, and here I've got ID, first name, last name, and age. So I can choose any one of those, so I'm going to choose last name, and I've reached the end. There's nothing else to open up inside here. I could look at one of these instead. All that would do is change this value here, so I'd either look at number 1, number 2, number 3, and inside each one of those the same structure exists, so I would need the word in quotes. So what I'm asking for now, and we can take a look at this, so if I just close that down, again I was looking at number 3 and last name, so I should, if I run this, have Smith. So let's save that and run it, see, or prove that what we've got is Smith. And there we go, we've got Smith. We also have a complete printout of all the rest of the stuff. We don't need that now. We only use that just to show that we got some values. We just need to tidy up the program a little bit, and it's because of this item here, print value. I'm going to cut it from there, and I'm going to paste it in here because I need to print out what happens if I fail, and I need to have it here as well, but I don't want it printing out every time I try something. So there we go, job done. If I save that and rerun the program, we will now just see Smith. Okay, so that is how to use the JSON validator to help you build this sort of array reference to get to the information that you need. And remember, it is going to print out different things. So if I didn't include last name on there, and if I save and run that program, you'll see what happens. It's going to give me the whole record. So don't forget to close everything down, or hit the minus signs for everything until you end up with just the 2 brackets. This could be square brackets, it could start off with an array, it doesn't necessarily need to start off with curly braces. If it's an array element, then you need numeric information. So if it's an array element, you need 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. If it's curly braces, you need the keyword in quote marks.